When my children were little, I had a conversation with them about how I don't care about anyone's feelings over their comfort and safety. So if they're ever in a situation where they don't feel comfortable or they're unsafe, the expectation is that they will remove themselves immediately. And they will not worry about what the other person feels about that or how that's going to make the other person feel. That is not their responsibility. Their responsibility is their health and safety. And if somebody is putting you in something that you shouldn't be in, get out. Call your mama. I'll come get you. Blame me. I don't care. But your responsibility is to recognize it, address it, and remove yourself. Recognize it, remove yourself, fine, don't address it. But you will not stay in a situation that you're not comfortable or safe in. Not to spare somebody else's feelings. No. You would be surprised how many parents don't have that conversation with their children. I work in youth ministry. I've been doing this a long time. One of my first youth groups, we had a little girl. She was dating a boy that didn't have his driver's license, so the mama was dropping them off and picking them up from different places. And he wanted to do something that she wasn't comfortable doing or participating in. And he started calling her names and just berating her. And instead of calling her mama to come get her, she stayed because she didn't want to hurt his feelings. She didn't want to make him feel bad. And I said, why did you not call Miss Cam? I would have dropped what I was doing and come and got you. She said, well, I just didn't want to make him feel bad. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So then that night, they get off this little date. The mama picks him up and she's like, hey, do y'all want to go to supper? And she was like, in her head, she said, no, I don't want to go to supper. I want to go home. And she said, yeah, sure, I'll go to supper. I said, why did you not call your mama? Hey, mama, can I go to supper? Please say no. Text your mama, please say no to this. She goes, I just didn't want him to feel bad. What? I said, if I ever find out that you left yourself in an unsafe situation, an abusive situation, because you didn't want somebody to feel bad, I'm going to make them feel bad, and I'm going to make you feel bad too. She's like, Miss Cam. No, don't Miss Cam me. Don't you ever leave yourself in an uncomfortable, unsafe position to spare somebody else's feelings. Ever. And if you haven't had that conversation with your children, you should. I just had to have a refresher with one of mine. He didn't do anything. But it was the way he was talking about it. I said, you better find yourself out of that. He said, I'm working on it. I said, work on it faster, or I'm going to do it for you. Now, we're at the age where I can't do things for them. They got to do it for themselves. So we had a refresher course. I'm not saying the other person isn't going to feel some type of way about it. I'm sure they will. But that's between them and Jesus. That doesn't have anything to do with you. You remove yourself immediately. Anyways, I'm off my soapbox. I just thought I would remind y'all of that because every time I think about that situation with my little girl, ooh, it makes me angry. Ooh, it makes me angry. And I wish I would have went to the mama and said something, but I was really new in youth ministry and I just wasn't as bold as I am now. But man, I wish I would have told her, hey, your boy, he sucks. Fix that.